Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to Infinity Evolved Expert Mode here on the FTOG server. Last time we started up our bees, and they've been very busy. They actually haven't been doing anything for, I think, 2 days now, at least 2 days, because everything is full. Let me show you guys what we have collected. Just remember, we had the storage drawers. I think I actually added 2 more for the honey and the honey drops. But everything in here is full. It's filled to the rim. It still has a bunch of combs to process, but it's simply because everything is stuffed. I'm doing pretty good on materials. If you check this, that's a lot of emerald right there, and diamond only a little bit, about half of that, a little bit less than half. And the one I'm the most disappointed in is yellorium. There's only 25 yellorium grains, which you need 4 of them to make 1 yellorium dust, so we're definitely gonna have to up the production on that. But we got lots of stuff to process. I did add a second centrifuge because one of them just couldn't keep up, and also the power was not working properly. So I got finally rid of the, what is that thing called? The energy transfer node, I think, yeah, with that transmitter and receiver card, and I hooked up the first set of tesseracts. And I call them Hotdog Power. And there's also one in the base, of course, connected. And we're actually going to go there now, because it is time that we set up our ME system and we move into our new base. Here is that second tesseract that I set up. I just slapped it right next to it. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's happening? Why are we out of power? What's going on? We got no hot dogs. Let's check out what's going on over there. There must be some issue. Alright, let's go over to the Hotdog Station here. Alright, these are all full. This guy is empty and this is empty. What are you waiting on? We got the mushrooms, we got the dough and the veggie, the spinach. We are missing the tofu. Let's see if we have some kind of a stuffage going on over here. Oh, it's making the hardened tofu. I'm guessing this just can't keep up. This should get voided here. There we go. And there's the firm tofu. It should go in here in just a second. There we go. So it's just not able to keep up. We have enough soy, but we need more of these presses here. Interesting. Yeah, well, we have never taxed our hot dog power as much as with these bees. But why are they still drawing power? That's something I'm kind of interested in, because I thought that these guys stop. No power. Yeah. So I wonder if these just keep going even though all this is stuffed. But that's okay. We found out that we need more power. Lots and lots of things to do, guys. I want to take a minute here and just focus on explaining to you guys what I've planned. The last couple of episodes, at least the last 3 or 4 episodes, it took me always about a week to prepare everything and test everything and get everything done. And it's too much. I just cannot crank out the episodes as fast as I'd like to. You know, I want to get at least 2 Infinity episodes a week. And lately it's been lucky if I get 1 out. So I decided, because we have such a big project going now, this entire move to the new base, setting up the factory, the ME systems, the new power, the new ore processing, all these things, right? I said I'm just gonna record more steps on the way. Instead of, you know, trying to prepare everything for 1 episode, we're just gonna do a lot of stuff together. And that way I can make more videos for you guys. There's my hand. I was missing my hand. It was not there. And that way, hopefully, you know, it's also going to be more fun for you guys to see more steps. But anyway, what did I do? You guys remember also last time we made the iridium reinforced plates, and I turned it off just a little bit too late. I actually made 2 extra. So we have 18, but I just needed 16. And now what we're going to do is actually make our ME system. Now, don't forget that all these items in here have been sitting here for 2 weeks. And just because I was not able to get enough iridium, that's why this whole thing was on hold. But now we finally have it. and we're gonna do it. So let's just craft a bunch of stuff. These quartz fiber cables into regular ME cables. Oh wow, that gives you a lot. That is a lot, but that is fine. We're just gonna. Usually you need these for something, just for wireless. We're not gonna do any wireless. For that, we're not gonna do any ME conduit from Ender IO. Okay, so I don't need to save any for now. And we got tons of materials, and we're gonna make mostly smart cables, guys. That is what the majority of things is that I want to use. And I think that goes like that. Yes. And that makes dense cables also. Do we need any dense cables today? This is covered cable. How do we make the smart cable? Covered just means that it's covered. Let's see down here. Let me go back to applied energistics. Smart cable. How do I make you? Smart cable? Just with redstone and glowstone. All right, let me order some of this here real quick. Actually, let me order it from here. Let's get 2 stacks of redstone. And how much glowstone do I have? Ooh, enough. Good. All right, let's order that stuff. So let's use all of these that we have right now. We have some wool left. Yes, nice. Let's get 2 stacks of wool also. I gotta set up, well, I could have used the green wool, but it don't matter. We can always bleach it. We have enough bone meal. Okay, so let's just make the dense cable here. In case we need it today, we'll have them. And then let's move this back here. 64 of these. And 64 more of these. And now let's make smart cables. And come on. More smart cables. And the other thing is also, how does it work? I think like this. Yes. I want everything in the main base in the beginning to be, these are smart, yes. I want everything to be blue. Kind of nice color. I think it's going to go well over there in that building that I prepared. And the rest of these cables, I guess, we're going to keep for crafting. I had no idea I was going to make this much. That is a lot, but this is more than enough for today. So, what else do we have here? Nothing. Okay. Let's make some parts. Let's make everything in bulk. Let's make, what is this going to make? 60 annihilation, 60 formation cores, and a gazillion glass. And now I think this goes over here. Yes. We just need 3 of these panels, not all of it. Actually, if I made this, that means just make it all. I'm sure I'm going to need them eventually during this journey of our move. Now I need to remember logic processor. What did I do with you? Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to check here. It's been so long, like I said, since I set all this up. And it's in the left side. Aha! This right here. Now, fluid. What? There's a gas terminal. I did not know that. Alright, this is the one. The ME terminal. So formation, annihilation, and this guy up here. So let's put one up there. Annihilation and formation. Yes, and then we take the terminal, put it over here to make the crafting terminal. Yay, a much bigger table. And this one right here, I'm pretty sure it's something to do. Let's see here if I'm right. Put the cables here and this. No? Alright guys, sorry, I have to check again. It's crazy how long it's been. So, the diamond chipsets top and bottom. What do you make me? I'm pretty sure it's gonna make us top and bottom. What? I don't... Oh, is this the drive? I think that's for the drive. Let's check here what the recipe is for that. Where are those? Here? looks like a little bit. There it is. Yes, 2 cables. All right, there we go. So let's make that one drive. And I want to go straight up to the 4K ME storage components. I don't want to... do these stack? Oh, they do. Perfect. Let's make 30 of the 1Ks. And then come over here. And I'm going to guess they go here. Oh, yeah. Like that. And in the middle... Let's see what goes in the middle. The glass. Okay. There's 7, 8, 9, 10. So good. Let's take these 10. Put them... maybe here? Now we gotta make the drives right there. We need the glass. Okay. So put the glass up here. And there is now 4, 8, 9, 10 spots. Alright, there we go. Let's take all this with us. And put this here. Oh boy. Let me drop off some stuff here real quick. Let's get rid of most of these cables. This, that, and that. Okay, good. This is the one we were at. Now, these are going to make us import and export buses. I wanted to make 20 each of those. Let's see real quick what it takes just so we have them. And I'm sure we're going to need them. So import bus, this is just annihilation. And export bus is formation. Okay, so annihilation and formation. Let's make 20 of these and 20 of these. And then, of course, last but not least, why did I... What was this for? That is 40 cards. 40 with the Certus quartz. Let's see what I have planned here. A capacity card. But I have no idea why I was going to use so many. That's a lot. Hold out on this here. Let's make... now I made 22. Which is fine. Let's get rid of this. And let's just make 10 capacity cards. Oh no, I shift clicked. Ah well, too bad, so sad. Now let's make the enriched scenario, which we need 4 down here for the Certus quartz wrench. I think makes us 16. I'm gonna have to look that up here real quick. I don't want to make too much, but I think that I had a plan for this. So we need 8 of these. And 2 Sonarium. Oh yeah, this makes 8. What am I talking about? There we go. 8 of these. And then we put these around here. Get these 2. Put that in here. And we're finally getting our enriched Sonarium alloy. Which is the correct one, right? Yes. Okay, just double checking. Put that here. And we get our Certus quartz wrench. Oh, I'm so happy. Put that in here. What? What? What's happening? Don't do that to me. Where's the controller? Right there. Oh, that's pure Certus quartz. And what? That's not the... Why did I put that in here? Must have been the wrong one. Alright, so I need the... I think I have some of those. Pure Fluix crystal. Give me those. That's the good thing. Whenever you make something, always make it in bulk. And we have our ME controller, guys. Awesome. We got it. And this wrench right here goes straight into my bag. Cannot lose this. I don't want to make another one. Alright, so let's drop off some stuff that we won't need for sure. Let's put this. Let's put the processors, the other screens. This, the glass, the cores. I'm even going to leave these buses and cables. I'm just going to take this stuff with me for now. Because that is good enough. And now let me show you guys Let's go to the reactor. I wanted to show you guys something here real quick. That is, check it out. Oh, 55 buckets of UU matter. And 16 buckets in here. And I've been keeping adding. I'm up to 6 overclockers in all of these now. And it's weird because I'm still not having as what do you say? More scrap boxes than I can use. You guys see it comes in almost all the time. So I'm doing pretty good. I guess I hit the sweet spot, kind of. You know, as long as this number is here, I'm happy about it. And power, we're keeping up no problem. The reactors have been... Ooh. What's happening? Why are these not showing something? They're supposed to show that little bar. Are you? You're not out of power? What's happening? Is this a display glitch, maybe? That I just can't see it? What? Let's replace this. I don't know what's happening. It's not drawing any power. Okay, that is kind of scary. But they're keeping the temperature. I have to look into this. I don't know what's going on. They used to consistently draw power. Maybe if I replace all these cables, maybe something got bugged out. No? I don't know. Well, let's not waste any time here. I'll look into this here. But check it out. Oh, let me sleep real quick. So we can... Oh, sleep. I was making an office building, guys. Because the factory, you know, I don't want to live in the factory. Or have my base in the factory. So I started playing around with a road here. I kind of think it would be nice to have a road. I also left some room on the side if we want to have some rail carts or anything going. Nothing has changed in here, of course, yet. And I built this office building over here. Now, some people were telling me it kind of looks a little bit like a municipal building. I'm happy how it turned out. I think it's a pretty nice office building. And this is where we are going to put our storage, our automation, auto crafting, and all that good stuff. I hope I built it big enough. Let me fly around real quick. Just a little bit of decorations with the hedges and these little birch trees and that little, you know, passenger drop-off kind of thing here. It's a one-way. Unfortunately, there's no arrows that I can make it. So it shows like a one-way. But I put the line here to show you, you got to stop here, right? And this is kind of the entrance. You go around, let people out. I think I like it. It turned out good. Just built it out of my head. I did look at a few pictures and stuff, but nothing really I took like as a template or whatever. I just started building. And let's go inside. We got tons of room, okay? This right here, I am not exactly sure yet what I want to use this floor for. Possibly bring some of the villagers in here and put them like in cubicles or something so they can't get out. I would think that'd be cool. And mostly decoration. You know, we can mix in some machines or whatever we want. And but I kind of want to have a theme to this down here. But we'll see when we get to it. I'm going to go down in the basement first. There's the basement. This is going to hold our storage. This is going to be our server room. It's going to hold all our deep storage units. This drive here eventually when I have the cable run and so on. And I don't know. Nothing else really. I just want this to be nice and clean. With a lot of SSD drives. The Soren storage drives where you use the one channel trick. And you can just chain endless drives and deep storage units and so on. All right, now we're up on the second floor. This right here is going to have tons of machines for automation. Like, you know, I don't know. whatever we need to automate, like to make us bronze and so on. Whatever doesn't go in the factory goes in here in this floor. And the top floor, this one right here, I want to be our main. This is, like the CEO's office. I'm thinking of having the ME terminal right there. It's going to be our main crafting terminal right here. So that's where I'm going to do most of my stuff, ordering, crafting, and so on. And then I want to have a bunch of manual machines. Okay, so one of each type. So if I need to make something on the go, it's there. And that, I think, is what I'm going to use all the machines from spawn for. I'm going to bring these over here. All right. And then there's one more thing I wanted to show you guys. Yes, I got to break through the ceiling here. I did run some 4 powered lanterns up here. There's 4 the solar panels, the second size, whatever, the hardened ones here. Can we get hardened solar panels that are feeding this energy cell here, hardened one? Because in these 1 high spaces that are between every floor, I had a bunch of spiders spawn in them, right? So we have the same down here, by the way. Well, I can't really show you, but there's a 1 gap between every floor, so I can run wires and cables nicely and still have room. Okay? So, I think, I don't know. The other thing is also we need to set up our first controller somewhere. So I'm going to come through here and there. I don't know if I got that block, but it doesn't matter. And here we are actually going to run a dense cable up and down. Because, we might have a ton of items connected to this cable. When we get to it, did I get this block? What happened to it? This marble. I don't see it. Do I have my magnet on? Yes, I do. Not sure. Anyway, so we also have to get rid of this light here. But now, actually, the problem is I'm above the entrance here. Yeah, the entrance is right there. So I cannot run the cable here. So maybe we actually put our controller right here in the middle. That's actually a good idea. So let's put down our first controller. And because this is going to go up, let's come down 1 more. That's going to be a 3x3. That should be more than enough. So there's our first controller. And just for the time being, until we can make a new power source, guys, this ME system is not going to need as much. I'm going to use the old thing here. But the problem is we don't have power. I'm going to have to turn off all these bees, guys, until we are set up. Let's do this right now real quick. Go to the bees. And all I'm going to do is just go around every one of these and set them to disabled just like that. So they all stop sucking power. I decided I'm going to make a few more tesseracts, and then I was thinking about the power for our AE system. And the beginning over there, these over here now, after I turn off the bees, they're all full again, and we're probably going to have some surplus here already. So that's catching up, but I don't want to have to rely on this power here for my AE system. I want to make sure that everything over there goes according to plan. So, when I have import and so on, I don't run out of power wrong way. So what I decided to do here real quick, even though this is going to go away soon, is automate the solar panel up to the redstone solar panel. And I had a bunch of redstone and hardened one already crafted that I used all over the place. But I wanted to craft 2 of these redstones, and I thought I'm going to take you guys on the maiden voyage here when it comes to solar panel automation and see if we can craft 2 of these. That's how much I'd like to have. We got everything. And let's check this. It takes forever to open. It's so funny. Check how much stuff it's gonna craft here. 87 more leadstone. But everything is working so far. Kind of cool here, by the way. If you have never seen this, it shows you exactly where it's currently crafting. It's gonna craft 240 of these more. And I really like this compared to AE. I must say, this is a very nice setup. You see, all these things are already done. It's just crafting these, get these down, and then it puts them together. So that's gonna be really awesome. We got 2 of these. And let's go ahead and make the last part here. What's happening? There we go. Of that right there to make them secure. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, what? Alright, is there... Wait, what? I still have 2 of these, so which one did it take? Owner none? Ah, this is the one. When it says owner, that's a secure one. We're probably just gonna have to click that in here. It somehow doesn't like it because it's probably getting these confused. They have the same item ID. And bam. So now we got 3 of these. I really only need 1. I thought I was gonna need 1. So I actually don't need these at all right now because we're gonna go with the solar for now. But they're ready. I think next episode we're actually going to... why does it say 2? Check this out. This is so cool. We're gonna probably set up a big reactor. And guys, when you make electron tubes, always make like 2 stacks of them. I'm not kidding. You need so much of these electron tubes when you get into tesseracts and all that stuff. What? Oh, I guess it's coming here. There we go. Now it's done. We got 2 of these. Awesome. Let's see if we have any conduits. I have no power conduits, so I gotta make some of these also. And within our base there, we are going to fully switch to only... Am I ever gonna need 20,408 to make these again? Yeah. Wait, what did I use over at the bees? I have to check real quick, guys. I forgot what I used down there. Did I use the big ones? No, I used the enhanced energy conduits. Yeah, I was scared. I'm like, why did I craft the big ones? But I should have probably remembered that. So let's go back here. So we're gonna use the 5,120 RF a tick. And that is per conduit. That's not per connection. That's all this conduit can hold. So... let's see if I have enough of this. I'm gonna say I'm gonna need... I don't have any, right? I have 6. Okay. Let's get these 6. Can I order 10 of you? No, I need conduit binder and redstone energy flux ducts. Alright guys, let me craft up a bunch of these and then we can set up the power over at the... What are we gonna call this place? The office. Let's call it the office. And I'll be our bees. And lastly, I decided to make 19. I think that should be enough. I'm gonna need 8, 16, and 420. And I have 1. So I'm going to make 19 more controllers. You guys see in a second why. That just gives me more hookup potential. And I think now, that is it. That's what I'm going to do. It's been a lot of crafting again. It's crazy in this pack. I do enjoy it a lot, though. And this one right here is actually moved now. I moved that into the office building right next to the elevator, so I come out right here. I think that makes the most sense, right? And down here, we're gonna leave this like that. I moved this over 1 because I did not want it to touch the column because of that light down here. And let's go ahead and set this thing up first. And it's going to be a... Oops, actually, this one is not going there. It's going to be just a small one, a 3x3x3. But you know, that gives us so many more faces to connect cables. And it's we're talking here Brink and Mistaken. Brink actually just hooked me up with I don't know, I think 20 stacks of Skystone because I didn't have any more for these controllers. I haven't really looked for meteors, and he has a quarry, so he's got a bunch of them, I think. And we were also talking that Mistaken also does bees. And we can make everything but electrotine, which is really heavily needed later. But we cannot get this from bees, right? And he just set up a public ender chest if we need any in the time being for electrotine, because he has so much. Apparently he has a dimension, so make sure you check out his video. It should come out here probably tomorrow. If mine goes up today, probably his video come out tomorrow for that. So make sure, and I'm sure he's gonna show how he made those dimensions. But yeah, there's a bunch of the stuff, you know, for example here, everything for IC2, for the re-batteries you need that. I mean, I do have, I think, 1,000 or something. Or maybe less now, because I made so many solar panels. It still shows 1K, so still a little bit over 1,000. But in the time being, we have that to our disposal, and that's very nice of Brink. He's such a nice guy. So, now, we got this hooked up, now we gotta power it. And I think the way I want to do it is, I'm gonna have to make a facade for that. I think I'm gonna go right here. Oh, no, 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 no. What am I doing? This needs to go in the ceiling. That's what I made this for, right? So let's break all these here. Oh, it goes straight underneath that one. Oh. I could totally change this out. I was actually gonna make a bigger cell. I need to make that. You know what? Let's use that. Oh, wait, that's the matter receiver from up here. I guess we can hook that up to the solar. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the other solar panel in the ceiling on top alone, and we're just gonna use this one. So, whoa, that doesn't work. Come back here and lift off. So we're gonna come out right there, and then come up to here. And that's actually perfect, because then now the solar panels are gonna charge this one also. And bam, there it is. Very good. So it's now hidden. Put away. And I'm gonna make a facade for over here also. And now we have to, that one was one too many. Let's come out here. I totally forgot to make the energy cell. I'm such a knucklehead. Alright, so where are we gonna put this here? Let me just make something here so I can land, so I don't hover. So I think we're gonna put the energy cell right here. So it's gonna connect to here. And that means we're gonna put these two solar panels. There's nothing above it. One, ooh, achievement. Nice. And one right there. And then we put the... I think this is gonna charge the cell directly. Let me just check real quick. I forgot, sorry guys. It's kind of crazy, you know, all this crafting and then you still end up forgetting something. Alright, and it is filling. And there it is. Good, cool. So we got that guy done. That was quick and easy. And I can leave... I don't need this guy anymore. So let's put this in here. And let's make our redstone energy cell. Diamond electron tube. I wonder... Let's see how many electron tubes I have all over. 3 gold, 92 blazing, 90 of these. These two I just made 2 stacks of them, or close to 2 stacks. That must have been my last diamond time. Oh, nice. I got lucky there. Alright, so we got this. Let's go back to factory. Ah, let me fly. Let me go. Come outside. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how you guys like this building. And if you have any ideas on making sure that actually everybody can see it's an office building and not a municipal building. I know some people told me I'm way too critical of my own work. But I don't know. I do like it. So, let's see here. Input, left, right. Is something happening? Yes. I don't need any conduits. Perfect. And it's nicely tucked away. I guess I would like to have, just to make it a little bit nicer, let's get 3 of these. And I forgot to make the facades. Yeah, I'm gonna need the painting machine for that. But let's hook this up real quick. Right there. Oh, really? Like that. Just so it's sitting on something, not just hovering in the air. Oh yeah, I like that. I think that's cool. And that is, wow, it's already charging really fast. That's 128 RF a tick. Yeah, each one of them does 64. And that should be plenty to get us going on the AE system until we have a big reactor or something set up. And then we might repurpose that those solar panels. And... oh, I forgot. I probably have to set this guy to output back. Yes, so that is the... alright, left and right. You... in. This is the back output. There we go! It's lit up. Oh yeah, baby. Let me see her real quick. Oops. On... power is still going up. Very slowly, though. But I'm wondering if it's still charging all the pipes here. 5120. That can't be costing that much. It's barely going up. Are you kidding me? I might have to add another solar panel or two. One on top, one on the front. Well, for right now, it is enough. So, let's close this hatch. This is going. This is working. And let me grab a few of these facades here real quick, guys. Okay, we only have a couple of things left, but I wanted to show you guys something. First of all, I gotta go back and pick up a few more cable anchors. So let me just get some iron, give it to me. Check it out. You guys see, I made a network tool. Because I wanted to use that to find out how much we draw and so on. But I am going to destroy this because it used up the Certus Quartz wrench when I crafted it. We were talking about it on Skype. I asked the guys if anybody has made one yet to find out if it actually absorbs that. And then people said, no, why don't you just try it out? And I did. And I said that if it absorbs it, I will destroy it and give myself another Certus Quartz. That's why you see the message right here that I gave myself a Certus Quartz wrench. I am not crafting this one again for at least a couple of days. So that's the reason. So we cannot make this network tool. So hopefully you guys learned from that together with me. And let's just make as many of these as we can right now. Because we got a little bit of closing up to do. And there's one other thing that kind of bums me out. I made facades out of this balsa wood, right? But check it out. It gave me that ugly larch again. You see that? That color instead of making it balsa. So something is wrong with forestry that everything defaults to this. And then I decided I'm going to try these out right there. And I actually like that. That's a cable block, the technical cable block. That's what I'm going to use in these. You know, in offices and stuff, you don't... usually, they have, like, covers for all their cables and stuff also. So I figured it goes well here. And the other thing is I moved the energy cable back one, so it comes down in the middle. And I want to craft another thingamajiggy here, and that is another storage. One of these dense energy cells. It's not really needed, but I just wanted something else to connect this cable to, because if I come down, it's going to connect on all four sides. So actually, yeah, I have to put it here. I think that goes good. And now I can come down with this wire right there. And really? Doesn't connect? Huh. That is from expert mode, guys. That bums me out now. Alright, so no problem. So we should be able to put this down here. And now still bring the wire down one more. And it should kick in any second. There we go. Alright, so it's working. And this one should be charging. Yes, it is. Cool. I'm guessing it's... Usually you can't connect power to these. If I remember right, I thought you could. But I think you could have then bypassed the expensive recipe for the controller or the energy acceptor. I'm guessing that's the reason they did it. So I want to use the same cover over here. I just started running the big wires up and down over here. And we're gonna connect it here in a second. I gotta first make more... What happened to... Wait, what? Oh, it's right there. It's on my bar. I'm like, I know I had more marble. So let's go ahead and put the marble in here because I'm going to need a bunch of these probably. Let's just make 16 and keep the rest in case I need it. And switch back. Ooh, inventory management. So actually first we're going to use a conduit facade over here, right there. So it's nicely tucked away. And now I can run this, bring it down. And then run this along right here. I can't go any higher because I have the other cable there. But that's the beauty about micro blocks or multi-block, whatever block. And connect it right there. So that's what is going to go down in the basement. I think this is very nice and clean. And over here you guys see I also use the regular... The marble one. The marble ones are no problem. I can use those. But when it goes into the ceiling, like right here, I actually had this one. So we're gonna switch this out also for this. And come down. So now in the basement, I don't really know how I want this yet. Okay. Oh, and I see I also gotta put the cover right here because this is not a double floor. That's the only one I didn't make double. And I think for right now, guys, I'm going to just... Because I don't know yet how I want to go about down here. Well, it's pretty sure it's going to come down to... Let's say to here for now. And this is where I'm going to put the drive. And we're going to put all our cells in there for now. And I don't even know... I don't think I'm even going to start filling this yet. I want to plan all this out here first before I start willingly putting things away. But we can test it if it works. Let's come in here. What's happening? What's happening? Did I forget a wire? No. This shows 0 or 32 channels. Did I forget something in the floor? Yes. All right. I'm glad it was that easy. And down here, I'm not going to put any covers because this is the crawl space. So there's no reason for that. I say. And now do we have access? Yay! Let's put something in here. Bam. We got our first ME system, guys. Now the ball game changed drastically. I think I actually want to cover this up here, but I figure out what kind of facades and so on. I want to have really nice workstations. I don't mind the cables right here. I think that it just, you know, it's an office building. I like the position of this. We can go over that way to many machines, over that way to many machines. And like I said, down here, I don't know what I'm going to put yet. We might put some auto crafting down here on the ground floor. But the middle area is definitely going to be reception and dressed up and so on. Now let's take another look from out here. Can't see anything. Oh, we can check one thing real quick too. How are we doing on energy now? Is this actually filling? Because that was my worry here. It is not filling, guys. I'm making 128 RF. Is this controller sucking me dry? Oh, it's probably still filling that dense energy cell. That's what's going on. Okay. But anyways, guys, that is it for today. Like I said, next episode, I'm going to see if we're either going to make ourselves some power first. Ooh, yes. Yes, that's not it for yet. We have one thing to do. And that is, check it out. Add big reactor. Most of these recipes here are quite easy. The reactor casing, this is all pretty much default. You just need electrical steel. So I can craft up a gazillion of that. This is not bad to make. Also this guy, the Reactor Tap, you just need an MFE, which I think I even have some. These recipes are all fine until, and also the reactor glass, very simple. You know, I can craft all this up, but yellorium fuel rods is where it gets a little pricey. We need the pellets of RTG fuel. Okay, you guys remember that's made with the plutonium and the dense iron plate. But, so I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna probably have to think about this. Because we have, let me put on my suit first. Get an empty hand. I learned my lesson. There's probably a bunch of plutonium. Nope, it's not in here. It must, but we have 280 plutonium. I can use all of this. Because when the other ones come back, so I might make some RTG fuel with just plutonium and the dense iron plates. Or otherwise, if I don't have enough, I can make it here. It's a little bit less than 1 bucket. So we got 16 here and 56. So I got 72 buckets. I could make 72 of those. But honestly, I want to hold on to this UU matter for as long as I can until I find something like, if I want to make different armor or anything, and then I can make a bunch of this iridium. So I think I'm going to use up most of this plutonium first to make the RTG fuel. And I'm going to get all the parts together for next episode. Let me show you guys so you can get a little idea of what I have planned. On this side over here, I think I showed this once before. I want to have all kinds of tanks. This big one here, for example, was going to be a big reactor, but this is actually smaller than the one I want to make. So somewhere over here, probably next episode, we're going to start with making a big reactor just so we have lots of power on demand. I'm talking a big guy. Let's check how much yellorium. I have over 1,000. So I should be fine of making that. And I'm going to get it started to make sure we got everything ready for next episode, because as soon as we have power, we can... we'll start up our honeycomb processing in the factory. Anyways, guys, enough rambling. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.